All right, what's up, family? Here's a little touchy one, dealing with marriage. Now, hopefully, most people have a happy marriage, but unfortunately, that isn't always the case for a lot of cynical reasons. So we're going to title this video, we're going to be touching on marriage, we're going to title this one, What Are the Benefits of Marriage for a Man? That's simple. Well, think about it. What are the benefits of getting married for a man? What are the benefits? Like, I'll throw that out to you right from Jump Street. What would you say? What is the benefits of getting married for a man? What benefits do you get for getting married? Honestly, be honest.
Well, honestly, there is really not much to say about that, for the simple fact that in today's new millennium, in today's society, men don't get as much as what a woman gets.
So therefore, answer.
The men don't really get much.
Yeah.
They don't get anything. But what I'm saying is that we're not going to paint it all as something that a man don't really get totally. I mean, they get totally zero. They get a no. They
Yeah.
don't get they know that they don't get total zero. Now, for those men that don't have anything in return, because a marriage has to be mutual. If a relationship is not mutual, then that's the question that you are asking. They get zero.
Yeah, because here, especially here in America, they have made it to where, this is not no trying to bash, but I'm just being honest. They have made it to where a lot of women are cynical. And we're going to use that as the word of the day. What is cynical? It means a person with their self-interest, self-righteousness. They doing something all for themselves. No integrity whatsoever, just for themselves. So they have such a cynical way and reason why a lot of people get married. I just paint you a picture. I don't remember the woman's name. I don't want to remember her name. But it was a lady a couple of years ago. She even made a post and went on a radio show and said, I'm going to marry me an NBA player and I'm going to get him for all his money. And they even got her on record saying this. And sure enough, what she did, she married an NBA player, even went as far as being cynical and having a baby by the guy. And right after she had the baby, filed for divorce. Now, remember, title of the video, what are the benefits of marriage for a man? But look at all the benefits this woman got. How cynical is that? How evil is that? She go, I'm even gonna have a baby. So now what she gets? Alimony, child support. She gets half of his pay or whatever the case. She's sued for. What do he get? What do he get?
You don't get anything,
Nothing.
babe. But we can't paint it as far as what it's a drastic measure for men.
Mm-hmm.
Why I say that, and it's not for being offensive to men. It's just that men gotta do their homework. You cannot go through your emotions. Then, in fact, the way we're living in society is it's an open book. Now you see females for who they are. Not to be offensive for females as well. We have been surrounded by so much of these women putting out there. It's like, well, men gotta do for me. Oh, they gotta have a certain amount of money to be able to support me. Me. So now we are living in an open book in this world. Men have to be more clever of what their choices, what
I
they're
agree.
making.
They got to do their homework because a lot of people get caught out on feelings and emotions. Oh, I like her because she got a pretty face and a tight waist. Oh, I like him. He got a nice car. He got a nice build. But you don't know nothing about either one of them. It's ridiculous. It's the most horrible way to choose a mate. And in the end, in most cases, the man be the one to suffer from it, especially if you get married, because now it's like, wow. They have empowered women to be so cynical and evil to the point where it's like, I'm going to get this guy for everything he got. So I agree with you 100%. What I would say to any and every man out there, do your homework. Do your homework. Do your due diligence. Do not get with this woman just because you say, oh, she's pretty. Oh, man, she got a nice booty. That's the most dumbest reason to get with somebody. Don't get with a guy because you go, oh, I think he cute. I think he handsome. Oh, he got a nice car. That's the most dumbest reason to get with somebody. And you're going to pay for it in the long run. You're going to regret that dumb decision you made on emotions opposed to common sense and morals. See, that's how you choose somebody. Common sense and morals. Not based on your feelings of stupidity. I'm sorry, you were saying
No,
something?
it's okay. But I do have to say, I applaud for these men. I give them all 5 stars for doing their homework and be able to see a woman that has a lot of class and has things that is worth fighting for.
Yeah.
And be able to say, I'm going and find it. Still, you need to just take your time and get to really know, because you get to know the female, just like a male and a female.
Mm-hmm.
It goes both
Gotta get
ways,
to know each
though.
other. Now watch this. I'm gonna touch another nerve with this. Now this is dealing with Kevin Samuels. Watch. See, a lot of these females out here now. A lot of them loved him, but a lot of them also hated him. Why? Now I'm gonna give you 2 men. Watch this. Here go Kevin Samuels and that other fool back in the days. I forgot the guy name, something Jackson, whatever the case. Now Kevin Samuels, he told women the truth about your bad decisions. Here it is, you got 3 kids by 3 different men, but you never was married. Why didn't you marry any one of those 3 men of your kids, the father of any of your kids? And their excuse is always, he was no good, he was a criminal, he was a drug addict, he was abusive. Well, like he would say, well, you choose criminals and drug addicts. You the problem, right? So they hated him for telling the truth. But that dude Jackson, whatever his name was, he sat there and fed women a bunch of lies. And the reason I'm saying lies, because they exposed him later. His whole show was dogging men. Men need to be more responsible. Men need to cater to their women. Men need to allow women to just be themselves. Men need to stop being poo-putt men and be more submissive and this and that. Meanwhile, he was cheating on his wife, emptying their bank account across town, cheating, doing all kind of adultery stuff. And when the truth came out, now women had to see. So this guy, y'all loved him for lying to y'all. But you hated Kevin Samuels for telling you the truth. Isn't that some nonsense? So this still touches on marriage, because Kevin always said to women, how is it that you are okay with having a kid by somebody, but not marrying that person? Having a kid that's another life. That's more responsible.
Well, that's the kind of world we live in, and it's very sickening. They call the good the bad, and the bad they call it good.
Ain't that some crap?
It's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And for females out there that actually putting themselves out there, that it's got to be about me. Y'all need to really check yourself, because the few women out there, there are good women out there. Y'all making them look like it's just really bad, and it's a shame. For men out
You've heard that personally a couple of times, where a woman said, Linda, you making me look bad.
Yeah,
you help your man
times.
do this. You help your man. Yeah, because we have a real relationship. It's not phony. And my wife not making that woman, whoever that woman is, you're not making her look bad. You make yourself look bad. Because it don't make no sense. Like these videos here we did right here. Like I said, mad respect to any woman who help out their man. How you going to say, my wife making you look bad? Your man out there busting his butt, doing the grass, doing whatever it is, and you don't even think it's necessary to help him? And now you want to say, my wife make you look bad? No, you make yourself look bad. Because you as a woman, when you're doing whatever, your husband there help you out, why is it that you don't help him out? But you want to label stuff as, that's a man's job. A little guidance helps. Even a little kid can help. So knock it off when you say stuff like, that's a man's job. No, that's silly. Because it's a team effort. That's how y'all achieve more. Everybody shares the load. Everybody uplift each other. You can't eat. It wouldn't be right if I say, that's a woman's job. It'd be like, no, that's offensive.
Well, I always say this phrase, and I'm never going to get tired of saying it, because it's just reality. It's a two-way street, not
Yes.
a one-way street. I mean, you do for me just like I do for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a 90 to 20, and what, it's 50-50.
Yeah. Like Teddy P said, not 70-30, not 60-40. I'm talking about 50-50 love.
Right.
Yeah, so in closing, what I would say, anybody, like you said, the title of the video, what are the benefits of marriage for a man? Know what the benefits are? It should be every bit of the reason why it makes you wiser if you get ready to make that decision. Be wiser and more mature with making your decision on morals, concepts of morals. That's why I want somebody that got my back and I got her back 100%. You'll make a way more wiser choice. Stop getting caught up in, oh man, she cute, he cute, she fine, he fine, whatever. Yeah, I can show you a bunch of fine looking women and men at the prison. I can show you a whole bunch of them fine-looking men and women at the prison. They worthless. This is the most dumbest reason to be choosing somebody.
Well, there's a message out there I want to bring to all men. Do your research. Take your time. Find females that have quality as a woman. If you're able to say, my life is going to be so successful. It's a high percentage, and if you do that, it's a high percentage that your marriage, your life will be successful.
Yeah.
If you just go through emotions, if you go through the emotions and you just be in a rush because you feel lonely or whatever,
Don't regret it.
then you're going to, exactly. Like
Eddie Murphy said this way back in the days. Remember he said, I remember, he said, now I don't remember the exact numbers, but Eddie Murphy said, I remember they showed a picture of Johnny Carson on a magazine. They said, Johnny Carson worth $50 million. And then weeks later, they showed Johnny Carson getting a divorce, his wife getting half. And then it showed, damn, Johnny Carson looking sad as heck. Oh, y'all remember the old saying? Eddie Murphy made the joke about, I want to get a woman in Africa with a big effed up afro and a bone in her nose and her name Umfufu. And everything was wonderful until she come to America, start talking to American women, and the American women go, oh, girl, you can get half his money. Or, Eddie, I need to talk to you. You treat me like animal. You know, it's like once you get negative women in your head, and that's another thing for a lot of men and women, keep a lot of them girlfriends away from your wife. A lot of men, all that hanging out, because women love to say, girls' night out. Girls' night out gonna lead to negative nonsense, problems in your relationship. But ultimately, like I said, title of the video, what are the benefits of marriage for a man? My personal opinion, not a damn thing. So you can avoid, so to prevent and avoid the angry anarchy and all the madness that will follow by making bad choices, make wiser choices based on concepts of morals. Because when you do that, you'll think and choose way better. Don't get caught up in these looks. Don't get caught up in this body. You're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. You got anything else to close?
All I'm saying is, women, just get better, just do better judgment and be able to say, you know, he did this for me, I'm going to do that for them. Yes, that's so important in life, because you'll have somebody with you in such a successful life,
the good
and bad, that, trust me when I tell you, you're going to have a beautiful lifetime.
Yes. On that note, peace. Choose wisely, folks.